Hi everyone, today we are going to be looking at document A, the first document to help us answer the question, how did other people view the Mongols after their invasions or once they were ruling different areas? We're looking at how did 3 different groups of people would have viewed them. Our first document today is Marco Polo's journal while he was living in China. So remember, we always want to start with the background information when we are looking at a document. So this one, we know that Marco Polo is our source. It's his journal. Marco Polo was a traveler and writer who went from his home in Venice all the way to China, which was at that time ruled by the Mongol Emperor Kublai Khan, the grandson of Genghis Khan. Polo remained in China for 17 years and then returned home to Europe. So I'm just going to highlight that our author is Marco Polo, and he lived in China for 17 years, which is where he's getting his information. Okay, here's what he's going to describe the Mongols below. It says their arms are bows, iron maces, and in some instances spears, but the first is the weapon at which they are most expert, being accustomed from children to employ it in their sports. So first thing, you want to highlight arms. They're not talking about the arms on their body. They're talking about weapons. Okay, so we know that arms in this case means weapons. The weapons that they say the Mongols are best at are bows, which we know about, iron maces, which look like this. They would have the spikes on them. Okay, and in some instances spears, but it says the first weapon, bows, is the one that they are most accustomed to. So where it says the first weapon is the one that they're most expert at is talking about the bow, because they learn how to use it in their sports from the time they're children. Okay, continuing. It says they wear defensive armor made from buffalo and hides of other beasts, dried by the fire, and thus rendered means made extremely hard and strong. They are brave in battle, almost to desperation, setting little value upon their lives and exposing themselves without hesitation of all manner of danger. Their disposition or their mindset is cruel. So our short summary, paragraph 1 summary. Polo talks of the Mongol weapons, bows, maces, and spears, and says they are strong in battle and never give up. Okay. Second paragraph. It says they are capable of living without the necessities of life, and when there is a necessity for it, can live for a month on the milk of their mares and upon such wild animals as they may chance to catch. So they are capable, I'm going to use the highlight function to highlight necessities of life, maybe. Okay, what they mean by that in this case is food. Okay, so they are capable of living without food, and when there is a necessity for it, they can live off of milk of their mares for a month. Mares are horses. And upon wild animals as they may chance to catch. Okay, so it says they can go a very long time with very little food. Their horses are fed upon grass alone and do not require barley or other grain. So their horses don't need much food as well. The men are trained to remain on horseback during 2 days and 2 nights without dismounting, without ever getting off of their horse. Dismounting. Okay. No people on earth can pass them in fortitude, mental and emotional strength, under difficulties, nor show greater patience, under wants of every kind. They are most obedient, willing to obey to their chiefs, and are maintained at small expense. So our paragraph 2 summary. Polo talks of how strong the Mongols are. They go long times with very little food and are mentally tough. They can outlast most enemies. Okay. So far in our document, Polo is talking about the Mongol warriors. To recap all of the document, in paragraph 1, he talks about how they use their weapons, the main weapon being the bow because they learn how to use it from childhood. He also talks about how brave they are, never giving up. In the second paragraph, he talks about how strong the Mongols are. They can go very long distances and times without food, as well as their horses. They're also mentally strong. Okay. We are now ready to answer the questions.